right now, and there are literally thousands of free energy and over Unity videos on YouTube. They range from videos about HHO, which is about producing hydrogen and oxygen from water, but probably just as common are the magnet and all magnet powered motors. We're obviously not talking about ones that use electromagnets, but ones that are actually powered by nothing but magnets. And then since neodymium magnets have become really quite commonplace, and they are incredibly powerful. They're really wonderful magnets. You see a great deal more of these videos, as if somehow because the magnets are now more powerful, that affords us the ability to be able to create an all magnet powered motor. The neodymium magnets, once they came onto the market, it seems that the number of these magnet motor videos has really increased. And the thing that is a common misconception about magnets is that there's somehow this stored energy inside a magnet that could be extracted. It somehow acts like a battery. If we get just the right arrangement of these magnets, we could actually produce a motor from it. So, which I can understand the thinking, and there was a time when I thought the same thing. And but if you actually look at it more closely, it's much like you have also videos on free energy on how to create a motor from using gravity. Because gravity is always pulling us down. Well, magnets work in much the same manner. And so if you have two magnets that are separated from one another, these things will have what's called potential energy. And potential energy is basically the energy of distance. And so these things want to go towards each other. And so a common argument you hear is these two magnets are separated by this distance. They could be apart for thousands of years. And they always had this like pulling force, like trying to pull these things in. And that is correct. And there is energy between those two magnets. And that's called potential energy. And what will happen is if you let these two magnets go, they come together and they combine. And so as they're moving in closer and closer, they're getting faster and faster. So it's going from potential to kinetic energy. And then they hit each other and they stick. And it's much like the people that used to claim that you can get energy from gravity. It's kind of like throwing a stone off of a tower. And if the stone falls off the tower and it goes down and it hits the ground, there's a lot of energy when the stone hits the ground. But how do you reset the motor? Once the stone is on the ground, you have to carry it back up the tower. You're going to expend at least as much energy as what you gained by dropping off the tower in the first place. And magnets are basically the same thing. So you can get some energy out of a magnet, but it's about where you position it. And that's it. That's all you can get. Then if you break them back apart, the amount of energy you need to take them apart and set them back up to where they used to be is the same amount as what you gained in the first place.